Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim Kelly. This is The Real Sports Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we are about a year away from the World Cup now, a little bit less than that. And the Confederations Cup is the final tournament leading up to the World Cup. Brazil just finished off a 3-0 win over Spain in the Confederations Cup final. And I mean, this was an extremely impressive win out of Brazil. Spain, by many, this group that is together is considered by many to be the greatest team of all time. And I think that the one thing that they don't do, that a lot of people that are casual fans of the sport, soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, is they're not necessarily a high-energy team. They're a team that likes to sit back, play the game close to late, and then attack and see what happens. It's shown by the fact that they had to go into penalty kicks to even get this far. But to this point, they've been a dominant team. And I think Brazil today came out, and they came out extremely high tempo, high energy, and it worked early on. They got an early goal 2 minutes in from Fred on a goal that, quite honestly, there were a few things on this goal that were wrong, because Neymar was offsides, because Neymar touched the ball and passed it back and somehow ended up on Fred's foot. And Neymar was behind the last two defenders. I know it's a bang-bang type of play, so it's hard for the refs to see that. But Neymar was offsides, and then there was also a handball prior to that all the refs missed. And Fred ends up kicking the ball, chipping it over the goalie's head, who's trying to dive in, who did pretty much a terrible job trying to save it. That is Casillas. And I honestly think that Spain tonight, early on, they allowed them to get a goal that they should not have had, and I think that there are a few ways that the refs could have handled that one. But I think it's easy when we look at these plays and these slow motion replays, and it's harder when it's in full speed, and we forget that it is in full speed for refs to see that. So it was a game throughout the first half that it was still only a 1-0 game, and I felt like if Spain was able to go into the half, make some adjustments, and get back to playing their slow tempo type of style, or even get a goal right before half and then kind of just restart in the second half, that they were still going to be in control of this game. And they were extremely close, I think it was Fernando Torres, to having a goal, and then David Luiz comes back and makes it's past the goalie to the far post. They could not have put together a better shot, and Luiz makes a tremendous hustle play to get back and save a goal, kicks over the goal, and saves that goal. And instead of the game being tied 1-1, about 5 minutes later, Neymar, who has been the talk of this tournament, he is able to add in another goal, and a shot that wasn't necessarily great, but it was a great overall, it was great passing leading up to that point. And then at halftime, again, it felt like had Spain gone into half only down 1-0, or even if they'd been able to tie it, they would have had a shot. But going in to the second half down 2-0, it means you have to be aggressive, and that feeds more into what Brazil likes to do and what has not made Spain successful, because Spain likes to play the slow, possess the ball, and then just wait for the other team to crack and make a mistake, and then you attack. You're going to get less opportunities that way, but so is the other team. And when you're down 2-0 at halftime, you don't have that luxury. And in the second half, they really just did not bring anything. Fred, who there's a lot of talk of him going to Manchester City, he adds in another goal about 2 or 3 minutes into the second half, 47 minutes in, and that pretty much sealed the deal. And it was the last 10 or 15 minutes were pretty much pointless watching, because Spain was not making much of an attempt to get back in this game. I think that heading into the World Cup next summer, Spain is still going to be a team that we look at as a favorite, but with the emergence of Neymar, who the fact that him and the fact that him and Messi are going to be on the same team is it's extremely scary. It'll be interesting to see if they can each get enough touches to remain content and satisfied on Barcelona. But Neymar is only 21 years old, and with the exception of Messi right now, maybe Ronaldo and a couple other players, Neymar is already one of the best players on the planet. And I think that we saw his emergence here. We're going to see what he does in Barcelona, and then next summer Neymar may very well be the guy that takes the world by storm, because Messi is probably not in a situation where he's going to have a chance to go to a final in the World Cup, and Neymar is going to be in that situation. So Spain, even though they walk away losers of the Confederations Cup, they are likely a team that's going to head into the World Cup next summer as a favorite. But but Brazil exposed them and showed a game plan on how you are able to beat them if you play this high-tempo, fast-paced style and you convert on some of the opportunities that you are given. So Brazil wins. I'm Tim Kelly. Hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST, KASH Kelly_TRST, Facebook.com/TheRealSportsTalk, and I'll catch you guys next time.